Honest to God. If I'm watching football on a Sunday night and out comes Torres Finney and his little whitey tighties, good, bro. I'm turning off the TV.
You can call them finnies, little finnies or something like that, you know?
You know what? The more you talk about it, the more I can see it happening, but the less that I actually want to see it happening. Yeah, he should have an underwear sponsorship or a brand at least. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on Locked Door MMA. We're your hosts. I'm Brevin. This is my good buddy JP. And in today's episode, we will be breaking down and giving our predictions for every single fight, UFC Fight Night, Gamrot versus Salkilld. Back in the Apex, JP, it feels like it's been a little while since we've been in the Apex Center, and I'm not complaining because candidly, I like when we're out in places like Serbia. The crowd's going wild. Flares are being lit in the crowd. I don't know if you caught that. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. It's been a lot of fun, but we are back in the Apex. We will get to the card, but we have a few things to cover. First and foremost, the boys are still on an absolute heater. The longest win streak out of any UFC prediction channel on YouTube, tracked by UFC Predictions Tracker. Check him out. A little shout out there. The boys are rolling. All right. We've been absolutely dialed in. JP is going to talk about last weekend's fights. But before we dive into those fights, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Join the community. We are the best UFC predictors in the world right now. We've been rolling. Okay. It's free to do. Help the boys on the road to 2000. And JP, I know maybe you would give a little shout out. You did last weekend, but I'm going to do it myself. Your boy's getting married this weekend. It's absolutely crazy how fast time is flying. I'm getting old. JP's getting old. Everyone around us is getting old. It's bad when our friend group is like, I can't really go out and do it like we used to, huh, boys? But it's true. It is true. Life's changing fast. So, hey, some people are calling this card the worst card of the year. I think there could be some good fights, but I'm not necessarily complaining given the fact that we will be in Cancun.
Yeah, not watching it necessarily. You know, I'm sure I'll do Brevin a service. I'll run up here and there. He's probably gonna be busy kissing babies and shaking hands or whatever they say.
Am I the president? I'm just getting married.
um, but yeah, we'll keep an eye on it here and there. Unless we shit the bed, then I'll completely forget about it. But we won't. Okay, trust in the film, and the film will trust in us. Um, and I don't know. Can't judge a book by its cover. I would say, what was it? The Abu Dhabi card, the Decision Fest. Yikes! And then Big Onk.
Yikes.
Yikes!
But no matter what happens this weekend, JP, there is no way it lived up or it lives up to last weekend's card. UFC record for the most amount of first round finishes. Absolutely crazy.
Holy cow! And we touched on it, bro, at the beginning of
We did.
last week's video. Technique might
Inside the
not be there.
distance.
Yeah.
Inside the distance.
Oh my god, bro! I'm trying, especially with you guys. Okay, there's times where I'm short. I'm like I shouldn't be short with people. People on TikTok can kick rocks. Okay, morons. But you don't always got to bet them. So many haters, and that's all they do. It is what it is. In the words of James Franco, they hate us because they ain't us. Okay, and I get it. But the stupidity with betting, you're not. I mean, I say that, and the Rebecca under 1.5 line was plus 140. Finding plus money plays with like one bet is normally like a very risky, I guess is the word I'm looking for, thing to do. And that's why it's plus money. So parlays, inside the distance, the women's fights over 2.5. Bremen, how many times is that cash for us? You know? So pick your spots. Pick your spots. Be smart about it. But good little card. Euros Medic, the doctor, and I texted Brevin this. Brevin has been high on Euros before we did the joint picks when we started the channel. I haven't for God knows why. I don't know. I haven't been as high on him. Count me in. All right. I'm the next patient for the doctor. The dude's a badass. He's a killer. The speed, the precision. Oh my God. I love the way he carries himself too. His interviews. Phenomenal. The most impressive thing on this card by far, Euros was a close second. Navajo Sterling. Put it on Jan Blachowicz. My God, that was impressive. I did not expect him to get him out of there. I bet on split decision on that fight because I thought it was going long. I thought we were going to see another technique fest, if you will, but holy cow, good win by him. Rakic gasses out. Okay. Whatever that was mind-blowing. Robert Valentin gets a nice little finish, a nice sub. Some crazy scrambles with Dudu Turdovic. People say he can't grapple, and I think I said this in the video last week. I don't get it. Ryan Loder's a phenomenal wrestler. Torres Finney is the ultimate nut hugger. I mean, they should name underwear after Torres Finney with how much he hugs nuts. Just a thought. Shout out you, Torres, okay? I just gave you a business idea. Just saying. Our two
If
losses.
I ever have to see, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but if I ever see Torres Finney in a Haynes commercial, I will fucking lose it. Honest to God. If I'm watching football on a Sunday night and out comes Torres Finney and his little whitey tighties, good, bro. I'm turning off the TV.
You can call them Finnies. Little Finnies or something like that, you know?
You know what? The more you talk about it, the more I can see it happening, but the less that I actually want to see it happening. Yeah, he should have an underwear sponsorship or a brand at least.
Something with the way that dude's hugging nuts. I don't ever want to hear anybody talk about, oh, boring fighter, boring fighter. Watch Torres Finney. God. Anyways, he's hasn't fought in weeks. I don't even know if he's still in the UFC.
In weeks? He hasn't fought in months.
Years. Who knows what it is at this point? I'm crashing out too much. Our two losses. First, the Urbina fight. We could care less. And honestly, it is what it is. We said in the build-up, Chepo's technique is atrocious. He's not good, but we think the pressure was going to get there. He tried. Urbina slumped him. Good for Urbina. When he gets good competition again, if he does, merp. So whatever, it is what it is. I guess, like I said in the recap, a little bit of bias there, maybe. Don't really care. The Ludovic Klein fight against Musayev. Musayev looked good. Ludovic didn't look like himself at all. I guess the leg injury really did play a factor more than we thought it would. Very flat-footed. You have a leg injury, and I don't know if he just couldn't because of the leg injury or what. Tufik Musayev was 11 for 11 for leg kicks at one point. And then you started to pick your leg up and get out of the way or check him. What? I don't get it. I just don't get it. It is what it is. Michael Oliveira is a fucking dog. Dropping Oban with a jab. I mean, the straight right. Dude's a problem. And then, who else, Brevin? Who else should we talk about on this card? Blogdine, your boy. Hey now. Always putting up entertaining fights, but he gets hit a lot.
Yeah, he gets hit a ton. And man, if his opponent that night would have just thrown some straight punches, he probably would have been out of there in the first round. But no, we want to loop everything. However, Vologdin couldn't find the finish in the first. He kind of had those knees in that front headlock position that I thought he was going to knock that dude out, dude.
Yeah.
But good for the other guy. He made it out of there. Not very skilled. I mean, throw straight punches, throw some kicks. You have a huge reach advantage, big height advantage. Throw some straight kicks down the pipe. But no, he didn't throw straight anything. So he almost got straight whooped. However, he pulled it out.
I mean, just throw a head kick out there. Call your 1-2 out there and just throw a head kick. Like, do something. Jesus Christ. But yeah, Kyle Prepelec sucks. Hold that. Had to throw out another stray. That's about it. What was it? 12-2. Boys on a heater. Okay. Trust in the film. We trust in the film. We're coming for that perfect card. We're on that ass. And I'm not going to pause. Okay. We're right there. And it's just a dumb pick here and there, sprinkled in, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, great card.
Great card. All right, speaking of on that ass, starting with a women's fight this weekend. Yeah, no, neither one of these girls, JP. Holy cow. All right, here we go. Juliana Miller is taking on Ravina Oliveira.
Oh man, this guy's getting married this weekend.
I
My,
can do it because
my
Juliana Miller gets made fun of by my fiance. All right, with the shoulders all
yeah, the
rolled
forward
forward,
rolled
her
shoulders.
stance. It's just like, what are we doing? Get an athletic stance right now.
Yeah.
Be an athlete. You ever heard that, JP? Be an
Yeah.
athlete.
What do you mean have I ever heard that? I was on the team with you when they said that. Um yeah. Oh, also real quick before we forget, okay? We've been having some things mentioned here and there about a possible Discord. It is in the works. Okay? Your boys are working on it, thinking about it, making it. All right, we got to go about it the right way. But yes, it is in the works. It is coming. With that being said, yikes. Low level women's MMA fight here. Okay, Ravina throws hard, throws wild. At some point, she almost throws herself off her own feet, swinging so goddamn wild. Can't really grapple. It is what it is. She has 3 strikes in her arsenal. It's either a jab cross or a jab and a wild ass overhand. That's about it. Um, Juliana Miller, low key, should adopt the Philly shell with the way her shoulders are rolled forward, but she won't. Her striking's not that great either, but she can grapple. Okay, she can wrestle, and she will go to it. She's got to win over Bia Mosquito in grappling. Now that I just said that, I saw that earlier. Let me double check so I don't sound like an idiot. Yeah. She beat Fatima Klein. She beat Bia Mosquito, which they're grappling matches. They're probably weird rules. It is what it is, but she can't grapple. She's better. Low level women's MMA fight. We're taking the girl with more ways to win. All right, give us Juliana.
1,000%. She's fought good competition. I mean, even her last fight, Carly Judice, is a dog. But hey, you bring up a great point. Why not implement that Philly shell? You already have half the shell. All right. It's there for you. But then she
It's-
blocks all the punches with her head. I don't know what she's doing in there, to be honest, but she is a good grappler. I think she can find a takedown. Like JP said, her opponent's 0-3 in the UFC, overthrows everything, not very skilled. Juliana's grappling should be the predominant factor here in this matchup. All right. Before we jump into this next fight, we're going to have a quick word from today's sponsor. We are so excited to announce that we have partnered with Sleeper. Fight Night is already electric, but Sleeper makes it even better. If you think you know UFC, you can use that knowledge on Sleeper picks by choosing more or less on projected stats for your favorite fighters and athletes. Maybe you're looking at a high volume striker to rack up fantasy points, or a grappler who could control the fight and pile up scoring through takedowns and control time. You build your entry, follow everything live, and sweat the card with your friends right inside the app. Sleeper also gives you fast scores, news, alerts, live stats, and real time chat, so it's a one stop shop for fight night. Download Sleeper today and use code LOCKED when you sign up to get a 100% deposit match up to $100. That's code LOCKED on Sleeper. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states. Download the Sleeper app today. All right, JP, we got a good one here between Miles Johns and Raul Rosas's brother, Jesse Rosas.
Good one. Yeah, very good one. And kind of a tough pick. I'm not gonna lie. Miles Johns, everybody knows what you're gonna get with him. Okay, he's got a wrestling background. He's a strong guy. He's got power. Um, his offensive striking is good. He keeps his hands high, so defensively he's smart. He keeps his hands high and he'll walk forward. I don't like the volume at times. It is a lot of wild overhands and stuff like that. He does have a jab, but he doesn't use it as much as I would like him to. His kicks are okay. Jesse Rosas has much better striking than his brother. Okay. He will go to the body. He will mix it up. He will throw in volume in combination. And then he mixes it up great. His head movement is pretty decent. At times, our hands are still a little too low and we're doing a little too much, but he will move his head. His footwork's pretty good. He can grapple as well, right? And my thing that I like about his grappling is he'll look for ground and pound. He will look for submissions. He's active, right? He's not just gonna lay on you and write out a decision. He has fought bums, absolute bums. I understand he has a bad loss on his record. He's beating the dude up. He's winning that fight much better than the dude. And he did the classic jump a submission over position. Missed it, got his back taken, and got choked out. He was 21 or 20 at the time. Now I believe he's 23. We always talk about, is that a learning opportunity? Did you learn from that? Are you still stupid? I like the way he looks. I like his technique. I like his overall game. Okay, I do think it is pretty good. I think he's got a lot of potential. This is a massive jump up in competition. Miles Johns is not a slouch. He's a good vet. Very tough pick here. We are going to take a shot. We're taking Jesse Reyes or Reyes. We're taking Jesse Rosas. He is a dog right now, I believe. It's a tough pick. I don't blame you for going Miles Johns, but we're taking Rosas.
And shout out Jesse Reyes. We went to school with Jesse Reyes. That's why the name's on JP's mind. Hey, this is a fun one. You know, we've got a prospect making his UFC debut, but older brother of an already established UFC fighter, right? So, as an older brother, I can say sometimes the older brother's really got the juice. You know what I'm saying? He keeps the younger brother at bay. And that's what I expect from Jesse Rosas. I mean, if you're in a family full of fighters, their other brother fights as well. I mean, they can get after it. I'm sure their mother loved those little scrambles for the last bagel in the pantry. But hey, it is what it is. Miles Johns, though, good, capable vet, like JP said. Good jab, good power shots. He throws the overhand a lot, and he can wrestle a little bit. But I think the grappling prowess and just the overall technical skills of Rosas is really going to be the difference maker in this one. Now, it is on a 10-day notice, this fight, and Rosas was just signed 10 days ago. So I don't know exactly what kind of shape he'll come in, or if the nerves will get to him, but it is in the Apex, JP. It's not like it's a numbered event in a big time arena. So that helps. It's no different than a contender series fight, or an ultimate fighter fight. It's going to be in the Apex. All right. Moving up to another fun one. Manuel Sousa taking on Richie Miranda.
This one is very interesting to me. Okay. I'm hearing a lot of stuff here and there about this fight. I'm hearing a lot of people say Sousa is overrated. Sousa might be overrated in the fact of how many knockouts he has on his record, and then everybody bets on him to go out there and do what Oliveira did last weekend, maybe, and look that way, not really get touched and just dominate overall. And he doesn't necessarily do that. He did get dropped by Balaji Oki and this and that, and he swings wild. Sometimes he misses big. The dude can fucking strike. Okay, he is very fast. He will mix it up. He hits you hard as shit. He will come forward. And he's got decent grappling, right? Decent takedown defense. He will look for submissions. That's kind of his way to get sweeps and stuff, is he will look for submissions. When you fight them off, boom, he's back up to his feet. Richie Miranda, he's in Cub Swanson's camp. He does have good technical ability. He seems somewhat of a smart fighter. The dude is incredibly slow in my eyes. He doesn't move his head, and his hands drop when he throws combinations. And when you land on him, he will go straight backwards and continue to drop his hands. I don't see what the hype is. The people he's fighting are not that good either. He's 13-1. The one dude that he fought most recently, beat by Bulldog Choke, is 8-2. All the guys that he's fighting, 8-9, 8-5, 4-0, 5-4-1. Like, you just dig into some of these guys' records. They're fighting bums. This dude's super slow and doesn't move his head. And you think he's going to beat and knock out Sousa, who slumped Roofy on the feet? I think Manuel Sousa dominates. I think he knocks him out. The pressure, the speed. We're taking Sousa.
Yeah, 1,000%. He has some high level victories. He is dangerous, right? The power is there. And you're getting a guy that he's matched up against that doesn't move his head. Sounds pretty good to me, JP. Sounds pretty good to me. Sousa by KO is the play there. All right, the big boys. Oh, how we love the big boys. Jose Montana taking on Louis Sutherland.
Oh boy, big boy fight. Two big boy fights on this card. This one is by far the worst of the two. Louis Sutherland, he can grapple. Yeah, he's not a slouch. He's got good transitions, scrambles. He can grapple. His striking's okay. Nothing crazy. He's got power. All these heavyweights got power. His speed is decent. I'd say he's faster than the average heavyweight. And his losses are to good heavyweights right now, right? Walter Walker, we just saw what he did. And
Surprise,
then
surprise.
surprise, surprise, taking another ankle. And then Brando Perisic, he's a killer that comes forward and throws bombs, right? This Jose guy from 2016 to 2021 doesn't fight at all. He's also fighting male men. But I'm not trying to disrespect nobody, okay? Your mailman, your mailman might have a nasty right hand. We don't know. Okay. But for the most part, I doubt it.
Give me my package.
Yeah. And there's not a lot of film on this guy. Okay. He is a big boy. He's like 6'5, 6'6, big ass boy. His striking, from what I've seen, doesn't throw a lot of volume. 1-2 shots at a time, maybe. If we get lucky, he might throw 1-2. And then his grappling, he will look to level change for the most part on you. If you put him on his back, the one case I've seen him on his back, he just laid there with a closed guard. And when he first got to his back, he tried to have high hips and try to put like where his knees and your feet are like on the shoulder blades, and they're trying to look for something, a triangle, an armbar transition to something. And then he just closed his guard and laid there. The dude on top of him just laid on top of him. So neither guy did anything and then stood him up. You guys know immediately that's a red flag for us. You're going to lay on your back and not do anything, or you're going to keep trying to throw up a bunch of random submissions off your back. Not enough film. I haven't seen enough. What I have seen, I don't like. Don't like Louis necessarily either, but we're taking Louis Sutherland in this one.
Yeah, and he's been active. And like you said, JP, he's fought good heavyweights. Like Brando Pericic is a dog. And then Volter Walker. I mean, he's going to end up fighting someone really, really good here soon because he just keeps winning. All right. In considerable, like great fashion. Um, and JP, I'm just thinking to myself, where are they finding these heavyweights? Honest to God. Like it just goes to show how in shambles this division really is because you have these other really skilled fighters in the PFL, some of the what's the one in Saudi Arabia, like UAE or something like that.
Oh
I
yeah, or
think
like
is the
AEU or something, some shit like
some
that.
AAU travel team. I don't fucking know. Okay. But all I'm saying is, JP, is that there's some really good fighters out there with really, really good records. Like I've been watching these guys on the Ultimate Fighter. Go watch it if you haven't. It's a pretty good season. Boys and girls in the house. It's like fucking Love Island for the UFC. Sweet. There's not been any like showmances or anything, but hey, I don't blame them. Um, But what I was saying is, like, they really have to beef up their record and, like, prove something to Hunter Campbell and Dana White, but man, with these heavyweights, they'll sign anybody, and I've been sitting here waiting for my phone to ring, just wondering when my time will come, JP, because I guarantee I can go out there and put on a fucking show, alright? I may lose, but I'll be entertaining, I'll have high action, I'll push a pace, alright? And then God willing, I win. Watch out for when I get on the mic. That's all I'm gonna say. Me and Josh Hockett, very similar.
Mark Vlogden, watch out when he gets the mic.
Vlogden, count your days, little guy.
Hey, little buddy, you better watch your back. This dude said there's no showmances. I don't blame him. Yeah, maybe because
Yeah,
most of them are swinging on the other side of the plate, if you know what I mean.
that and one of the girls had like a golden tooth, dude. She had been like missing teeth, man. I don't know. It's pretty interesting for sure. All right, moving up.
Oh,
Dire
man.
Nurgozhay is gonna take on Bruno Lopes.
I mean, is it like that? Just have her take out the teeth.
No, it's not like she can take them out. Like, it's in there. I think they inserted the thing into her gums.
Anyways, that's neither here nor
Dude,
there.
actually, real quick story. Real quick story. There's a guy from like uh where was he from? Kyrgyzstan or Czechostan, something like that, right? The 3 girls get out of the pool and they're coming over to the hot tub and he's in the hot tub. Instantly jumps out of the water. They're like, "No, no, you can stay." He goes, "My wife will kill me." It was so funny. "No, no, my wife will kill me."
um,
It was
it's
great.
like you remember seeing Habib on the? It was like the panel for some soccer game or something that they were doing, and Speed was there too, and they were like interviewing them, and Habib wouldn't shake the one lady's hand. That was like the
Yeah.
analyst. Like, wow, these guys don't mess around. I guess Jesus.
You know he's married to one of his distant cousins? True story. True story. They shared the same last name before they got married.
I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked. I that's oh man. Anyways, Lopez and Nurgozhay. Yeah, this one is a weird one. Both guys not a great record in the UFC. Nurgozhay kind of known for flopping, I would say. Um, not because he's like fat or anything. Just everybody thought he was gonna be good. He looks good. His striking looks good. And then we find out dude's Robelas to Spain 2.0 can't grapple worth the shit, right? Bruno Lopez, uh, I can speak for me and Brevin. We don't like anything about his game. His striking's not great. He's slow. The only thing good about his striking are his calf kicks. He throws good calf kicks and he deals with them well. That's about it. I would say Nurgozhay is a better kicker. And then his hands are going to be much quicker. He throws more volume. He throws just better. Nurgozhay will throw straighter. He's got a decent jab. He's got a really good two. Nurgozhay is going to be a southpaw. So that's going to negate or make Bruno's leg kicks different than what he's used to. And when Bruno gets hurt or if he gets clipped, he'll go straight backwards and start reaching for you. And then he'll try and slug it out too. His recovery is atrocious. And even when he goes to grapple, if people think, oh, he's going to out grapple DR in this one, a lot of it is cage control. He just leans on you on the cage. His shots are non-existent, and if they are, they're telegraphed and they're terrible. We're taking DR Nurgozhay. I think he puts him out on the feet. Yeah, this one's ugly.
Yeah. Before I speak on the fight, you mentioned Robelas to Spain. Did you see they re-signed him? The UFC's re-signed Robelas to Spain.
Really?
He's coming back. This happened like a week ago.
Why? I mean, I guess.
He's been winning. I mean, the dude has been winning. I think he's 7-0 since they released him. Who was it? Junior Dos Santos that he beat on Netflix. So, I mean, I get it. He's old,
50-year-old Junior Dos Santos.
sure, but the striking is there.
Yeah.
If he's worked on the grappling and the wrestling, he could be dangerous. It's just he's 37 and his grappling's nowhere to be found.
I feel like he
But we'll
didn't,
see.
though. Because he was in karate combat for a while, too. Like,
You feel like he didn't what?
work on the grappling.
Oh yeah. I mean, maybe, but he's gonna have to if he wants to find any success. I wonder what that contract looks like. Is it a one fight contract? Is it 2 fights? Like prove yourself? I don't know. Normally it's like 3 or 4. So
Strange.
we'll see. We will see. But yeah, good fight between these two. And if you haven't seen Nurgozhay fight before, touches his eye all the time. It's like a tick for him.
Like every
So
4 seconds.
yeah, if you're watching the fight, you may think like, "Oh wow, is the guy hurt? Did he get poked?" No, he's just gonna touch his face all the time. It is what it is. But With that, I don't know. It's kind of like, hey, maybe I can't see, like, time your shot off of it, and then it pulls someone in and he can counter it. He is a pretty good striker. He's fast, he's quick, and Bruno has no chin whatsoever. He gets dropped by everything in the kitchen sink. I mean, the guy is just glass chin. So I do think Nurgozhay is going to have some success. All right. The second big boy fight of the night. Steven Asplund, former 400 pounder, whatever it was, taking on Pat Goulamé.
Um, I think it was like 5, something like
Was he
that, something
500
crazy.
pounds?
Yeah, I think so, something crazy like that.
I'll look it up.
This is a good one, guys. This is a very good one. Okay, Stephen Asplund. If you watch his interviews, he seems like just a normal, chill dude you'd like to hang out with, right? He's got a good head on his shoulders. His fighting style is what everybody loves about him. Okay, he will slang and bang. All right, he's a heavyweight with decent speed. His footwork's okay. But his hands are phenomenal. He'll throw them straight. He'll throw hooks. He will throw a lot of them. His kicks are pretty good for his size. Everybody likes watching Steven Asplund because he's a tough son of a bitch as well. The Vitor Petrino fight, he low key almost got a finish in the first round. Some say he fumbled it. I think, mentioned he might have fumbled it. Vitor did recover very well from that one, but it's impressive, man. It is impressive, his hands. And when he gets tired, my one gripe, and we did pick Vitor in that fight, but my one gripe with Asplund was Vitor was gassed. And I know Steven was tired as well, but Steven can fight when he's tired. He's one of those guys that when he gets really tired, his technique doesn't go completely out the window. He still can do it, right? But he would just let Vitor circle out, and then he would turn around and walk to the center of the cage, and it would give Vitor time to like sit there, shake his arms out, and like get a little bit of a breath.
Hmm.
Versus if Steven would have stayed on him, I think he could have gotten him out of there in the third, you
Do
know?
you think it was due to the threat of the takedown? Because I remember when that happened, and he kept trying to recenter the fight away from the fence.
Yeah, it might be. I mean, he defended the takedowns well, especially in the first round when Vitor had all that gas. Guillermo Pat is also a decent heavyweight striker. Okay, he's got a karate background. He does have a good jab. He's got good straight shots. I'd say he's going to be a little bit faster than Steven. He's a speedy heavyweight. His volume is not completely there. Okay, and then you guys might ask who's the better grappler. Neither of these guys are looking to grapple. Both of these guys have made a career on striking and defending takedowns. Um, he fought Thomas Peterson last, lost a decision to him. Thomas was trying to grapple him. Steven is a training partner of Thomas Peterson. I'm not worried about the grappling whatsoever. Steven throws more volume. I don't think there's any bias. We did our due diligence in the film, but we do like Steven a lot. We're taking Asplund.
Yeah. Are you ready for this, JP?
Yeah.
525 pounds.
Yeah, that's just crazy. And now he's 265. That's nuts. I mean, he probably walks around at like 280, but still.
Probably walks around at 525. That's a hell of a weight cut. But yeah, you said it best. We like his durability. Like when he gets tired, when the going gets tough, he's a dog and he'll go out there and continue to fight no matter what's going on. I will say both of these guys do leave their chin up in the air. I saw that in Pat's last fight. See that in Steven's fight when I'm watching film. So when they're blitzing in, trying to land shots, both of them leave that chin up in the air. It's really just going to be about who finds that chin first, and who can land the more damaging shots. And we do believe Steven carries some decent power in those hands. When he puts his, it doesn't even have to be much. He just kind of throws stuff out there and he starts touching you. Man, he can put some power behind those shots. So we do like Steven have a bounce back victory. And yeah, the fight against Vitor, we're high on Vitor. I mean, he's quick for a heavyweight, right? And it's hard when you're chasing a guy down. He's moving around the outskirts of the octagon, and you don't really want to pursue him against the octagon side because you're maybe worried about a clinch scenario and a trip and a takedown. And so you keep things right in the center, but you're still dealing with that speed. And this one, his opponent's gonna be standing there in front of him, and I think that's gonna be, changing the dynamic of the fight a little bit, make it a little bit more similar to where he's found success in the past in some of his prior fights. So, we do like Steven Asplund in this one. JP, you like the knockout here, or do you think this one goes to decision?
I think you could. I wouldn't throw like a full unit or anything depending on your unit size, but I would sprinkle on it. I think you could catch him, especially when it goes late, like you're saying when he's tired. But yeah, it's an interesting one.
Yeah, I personally like the knockout. I'm like JP was saying, a little bit late, maybe round 2 KO. You can sprinkle a little bit on round 3 as well because I think Pat's gonna get really tired, and then Steven's gonna continue to press forward with his shots. So, um, I like both of those. All right, let's move on here to JP, it's my turn.
Main
We're on
card
the
time.
main card. Are you guys excited? I'm excited.
Kind of strange. You know that this card only has what 11 fights I think it is right now. Short card. Short card. We'll see if it's a decent card. Hoping for finishes. Um First one on the main card, we like this kid a lot. We will tell you why. Ty Miller is back going up against Billy Ray Goff.
Yeah, coming off of a very stellar performance in his debut against Adam Fugit. Um, what I like about this kid, and we say it every single week, we tell these guys that are tall for their divisions and have a major reach advantage, throw straight punches. And that's what Ty Miller does. He has a beautiful 1-2 right down the pipe. He can reach with that right hand. If you're getting caught at the end of his right hand, yikes, you're going to bed. And he's a very skilled striker. I think his grappling's yet to truly be tested. Thus far in his career, like no losses, no wins via submission. A lot of his fights are just going to end in knockout or decision if he's just gonna, outpoint you on the feet. So we can see maybe that change a little bit here because I do think Billy Ray Goff is a well-rounded fighter. All right. He can strike a little bit, he can wrestle, he can grapple a little bit, and he may kind of challenge Ty Miller in this fight. Just because he's experienced and he's well-rounded, like I said. So we'll really see the levels to Ty Miller and what he can truly bring to this division. But I like what I've seen thus far. And I think Billy gets hit a little bit too often. I look for Ty Miller to utilize that reach advantage, utilize that jab, set up the right hand in this one. What is it, 5 inches of reach that he will have over Billy. Um, and he throws straight. He's young, he's powerful. Give me the thriller, Ty Miller.
Yeah, I think this is a terrible matchup for Billy. Ty Miller is a Golden Gloves winner. Okay, he will come out. I don't know what is going on with my allergies or something. Going crazy right now. Jesus Christ. Billy Q likes to get on his bike a little bit, circle the outside of the cage. Ty's going to come forward and take the center of the cage. I guarantee it. He will stand in front of you, almost flat footed, start striking with you. He will cut angles gorgeously. He will put his jab right down your mouth. Okay. It is very quick, snappy, like Brevin said, very straight. We fall in love with this dude striking. It blows my mind how many people, when they throw a cross, they throw their straight or whatever, it's curved, it's looped. You're hitting the outside of the guard. Throw it down the pipe, especially when you got somebody hurt and they're running backwards, putting their hands up like this. Put something right down the pipe. Just keep snapping your jab out there. You don't got to hit them hard. Just keep hitting them in the nose. At some point, it's going to leak open. They're going to get annoyed. You keep just touching them in the face, and then boom, you put the 2 right behind it. Ty does it gorgeously. He cuts angles. Billy's going to have to grapple him. I think he's going to have trouble. I think he's going to be leaking. Taking Ty Miller.
1000%.
All right. Moving up. Another women's fight. I'd say this one a little bit better, a little bit higher level. Amanda Lemos is taking on Alexia Thainara.
Yeah, interesting matchup here. Lemos, if you guys have seen her fight, she is probably one of the most powerful women in the division. She has strong punches, and she's inflicted a lot of damage in her day. I mean, she's got 8 wins via KO. Like, the girl can throw. right? Her one downfall is that when she gets taken down, often she has a hard time getting back up. Maybe early on in the fight, she does a decent job, but later on, she tires and she's more susceptible to getting taken down and controlled and then potentially submitted. So, in this matchup, she is going to have to keep this fight standing, where I think she may have a slight striking advantage and she does probably have a power advantage as well. But she's taken on Alexa Thainara, who can kind of do it all, JP. I mean, she's got a good reach for this division. She has long arms. She's got a nice little jab. She's one of these girls that keeps her hands a little bit low, which may scare some, but I will tell you, when a guy's carrying his hands or a girl carrying their hands low, it's hard to pick up on. It's hard to pick up on the jab. You don't really see him coming, and it's hard to avoid and then counter. And I think Thainora does a really good job of that. She's very punishing on the feet, and then she utilizes her punches to find takedowns. And when she's on the ground, she is a dominant wrestler and grappler, which has led her to having a professional MMA record of 14-1. She is very, very skilled. And I think in this one, JP, she is going to be able to find her takedowns and control Lemos, who is aging. She's almost 40 now. We've seen the recipe, right? We've seen how to beat her. We've seen it from Jillian Robertson. We've seen it from Tatiana Suarez and Verna. Take this girl down. Take her down. Because on the ground, she is not as dangerous. And Thainara will probably learn that fairly quick if she gets hit by one punch. It's like, all right, Lemos can throw a little bit, so let's mix it up. But we got to pick Thainara. It's one of those things. The blueprint is there. If Thainara finds takedowns, she can control Amanda and keep the fight where she wants it.
100%. And it's one of those things where Amanda's takedown defense was terrible at the beginning of that run that Brevin went down. And it's gotten better, right? She's obviously picking up a couple tricks here and there against these girls that are elite. But now she's fighting a girl that can stand with her and then out grapple her. And that just adds a whole new element to it, right? Alexia is kind of wild. So Lemos' technique might be a little bit cleaner, a little bit better. But Alexia's going to be able to throw all sorts of looks at her. And then if she times a takedown very well, which she does, it's going to be trouble for her. And she's 39 now, right? So I think we've kind of seen all that we're going to see from her. We say it all the time with the men, the last thing to go with the power. Could be the case here because she's always had power, but yeah, we got to take the more well-rounded girl. Small cage, because we're in the apex. So that favors Thainara. We'll go with her. All right, moving up, the zombie, the man who can't be killed. My lord, the man who can't be gillied. Darren Elkins is taking on Yadier Del Valle.
Yeah. Interesting fight given the fact that Darren Elkins is 42 years old. Like, I've seen so many old people fight recently, it's crazy. Now, I will say Jan Blachowicz is a little bit of a different animal, okay? He still has skills.
Yeah, he
Darren
is.
Elkins, rough. Not the best striker. He gets hit a lot. The one thing he can do is take damage. His nickname is the damage. He can take damage. And he can wrestle a little bit. He is known to stick his head out there for guillotines and have people pull guillotine and then pop his head out and defend guillotines and then be on top. And guess what? Del Valle does do that. He's very comfortable shooting his guillotine and trying to find that choke. He shouldn't in this matchup. He should keep this fight standing. He's the better striker. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this one. We're going to pick Yadier Del Valle. He's probably going to be your biggest favorite on the entire card just because Elkins is so washed and he's 42 years old. But you never really know. Elkins could be on top, land a big elbow. We've seen Del Valle kind of get out grappled before. And then we had the whole scandal in the fight before that when he got a rear naked choke and Isaac Dolgarian wasn't fighting the hands at all. So you never know. It kind of feels a little bit like a trap. I'd stay away from this fight if you're betting this card. Just saying, but we got to take Del Valle for our pick.
Yeah, I've had my Darren Elkins pick by gassing the other guy out and then deep waters and now he's landing shots. Yeah, I'm over it. Dude sucks. His striking has never been good. and he's just a zombie that survives gillies and then you gas out. So whatever. We're taking Yadier. Who cares? All right, moving on. Co-main event of the evening. This one should be a barn burner. Should be a bit of a war. We got Diego Ferreira taking on Billy Quarantillo.
Listen, guys, this is why people are calling this the worst card of the year thus far. The co-main has a 41-year-old fighter taking on a 37-year-old fighter. Both these guys are past their prime. They're washed. They're not very good. It doesn't make for a lot of good entertainment. I'm not going to lie, but Diego Ferreira is a capable vet. He's fought the who's who of the division. He's always been dangerous on the feet. He throws out a lot of volume. He throws hard shots as well, and his jujitsu is top tier. He can fight off of his back. He can take you down and be on top of you and out grapple you. He's very dangerous. He is a black belt. He's taken on Billy Quarantillo, who I personally believe is just not very good. He's big for this division, but he doesn't have a longer reach than Ferreira in this one, which I found surprising. Being that he stands 5'10", he only has a 70-inch reach. But in the Cub Swanson fight, I was pretty unimpressed with his performance, honestly. He kinda just stood there with his head on a platter, waiting to get punched, couldn't pick up on the right hand from Cub, and Cub ultimately put him out. So, I do think Ferreira's pace, his pressure, his volume is really gonna be what gets the job done, and if the fight does go to the mat, I think Ferreira is the better grappler. So, I'm picking Diego Ferreira at the young age of 41.
And it's funny because we just faded Darren Elkins at his age. um,
2 different fighters.
yeah,
Ferreira's capable on the feet, Elkins is not.
yeah. Ferreira definitely has power, fight ending power for sure. He's a good vet. He's a crafty vet. He finds wins over these guys, and like the most recent one that he lost, who's it to again? I'm forgetting. Hernandez. He was winning that fight, and then Hernandez does what he does, pulls out a little flip ya out of his ass and got him. So, and then losing to Grant Dawson. Billy Q's not going to put on the grappling performance that Grant Dawson did against Diego Ferreira, right? Yeah, if both of these guys are in their prime, we're taking Diego as well. Billy gets hit a lot. I don't like Billy's movement. I don't like his striking. Just not a fan. Expect a war. If you're betting on this one, bet a war. I don't even know. But bet a finish, maybe. Don't bet on either guy. But yeah, we're taking Diego. All right. Here we go. Main event time. And one of these guys is a massive show favorite, a massive cash cow for the show. We have been high on him ever since he made his debut. Mateusz Gamrot is taking on Quillen Salkilld.
Yeah, I'll start with that show favorite, Quillen Salkilld. The guy is awesome. He can really do everything. He's a good striker, good wrestler, good grappler. In a lot of his matchups, he's looking to wrestle. He wants to grapple with you, and he's found a lot of success. Now, he doesn't have a ton of UFC experience, and he's really kind of moved up the rankings pretty quickly, taking on a very capable guy in Gamrot, but he really has shown that he is worthy and deserving of this spot. I mean, first round knockout against Nasrat Haqparast. Then he had the rear naked choke in the first round against Jamie Malarkey, who can grapple a little bit. And then the big one, Benil Dariush, real quick, right out the gate, knocked him out in the first round. So this guy not only is a good wrestler, not only is a good grappler, but he's a very good striker on the feet, and he is big for this division. He's long, he's lengthy, he's dangerous to deal with, and now he's taken on Mateusz Gamrot, who, if you haven't seen this guy fight, great wrestler, chain wrestler, right? He's going to get in on those legs. He's going to switch to the singles. He's going to be on your back. He's going to press you up against the cage, try to find a trip, and just continuously do that for all 25 minutes. Now, he is very muscly. And if you've seen any of his fights, you can kind of see that he does slow down and the shots get a little uglier as the fight goes on. He shoots a little bit farther out. He's not landing his strikes like he did or set him up with his hands. But I will say, JP, as he's continued to fight, his hands, his stand up game as a whole has looked a lot better. Like he is no slouch in the stand up. He can land his shots. He's got a nice jab. He'll lunge in, pop you with the jab, and then he can hit you with some power in the right hand and then turn those shots into takedowns, which is what you should be doing as a wrestler. You got to start with the hands, make them respect the hands, then you can get in on your takedowns. If you're just shooting naked takedowns, you're going to get kneed in the mouth and you're going to be put to sleep. But he does a really nice job of mixing these things up. He's had some good wins. I think he looked really dominant in his last fight against Ribovic. Then the Charles Oliveira fight, found an easy takedown early in round one, got reversed. Fight went to round two. Charles Oliveira had ended up on his back at the end of round one. Oliveira found the back again in round two, got the rear naked choke. And then the Dan Hooker fight, a lot of people really, really liked that fight because it was so back and forth. It was a war. They went the distance and he lost via split decision. Dan Hooker just did more damage. And honestly, JP, I see some similarities in this matchup. Except Salkilld to me is the better wrestler and grappler than Dan Hooker. And he's very dangerous and capable on the feet. So I do expect Mateusz Gamrot to find his takedowns in this fight. But as the fight goes on, because remember, this is a 5-round fight, I expect Quillen to start taking over, start landing some body shots to the liver, maybe reverse a few positions. And if not any of that, be able to work his way back up to the fence and then utilize the fence to get back up to his feet, where he is the more capable fighter. He is the better fighter, the more dangerous fighter. So we're taking Quillen Salkilld. I was a little bit back and forth. It's a close fight. It's a good one. I like Gamrot a lot. I've picked him in a lot of his fights, but in this one, Salkilld is just more skilled. Okay. Gamrot doesn't find a lot of finishes. Salkilld does. It's similar to the Dusko Todorovic and Robert Valentin matchup that we just had. Valentin's looking for the finishes. He's dangerous, whereas Dusko's trying to lay on you. That's kind of the matchup that we have here a little bit, not to the extent, but Salkilld is going to be the pick.
Yeah, and the biggest factor in my eyes is Brevin said it. He chain wrestles, and he does it at a very high level, an elite level, right? But he's not the best at taking you down, pinning you down, beating you up. And Quillen has good scrambles. He's smart. He doesn't accept bottom position, even leaning on the cage. He does good work there. When he gets to his feet, he's going to be the better striker. Quillen, all around, I would say, is all around the better martial artist. This one. And we like Gamrot, like Brevin said. His hands have come a long way, but Quillen does a great thing that I love that we just talked about it. He'll show you the hands, go to the body, calf kick, and then he'll throw the 1-2 head kick. Go ask Nasrat how that feels. Dude's probably still sleeping. His head probably still hurts. And when he throws a head kick, he doesn't care if you block it. If you're going to throw it, then throw that goddamn thing. If you're going to block it, your forearms are going to fucking feel it. We love Quillen. He's cashed out for us. This is a big step up. Like Brevin said, very close fight. If he accepts being on his back, it's going to be trouble. We've seen Gamrot slow down because of the chain wrestling. And that's the beautiful thing. I think it was Dan Hooker that said it. Wrestling makes both of us tired. Now, obviously, if you're getting beat up and stuff like that on the ground, then it makes you more. But Gamrot's ground and pound, like Brevin said, he is a bit of a decision merchant. I understand he just got a finish, which good. He needs to get finishes. But before that, he is a bit of a decision merchant. And Quillen's looking to end the fight. Damn good fight. We're taking our boy. Give us Quillen.
Yeah, I will say for Quillen, he's got to keep his back off the fence. He did that in his Contender Series fight against Gage Young. A lot of the fight he spent back up against the fence. Gage probably could have landed some shots and found takedowns. Now, his takedown defense was great, and Quillen was out wrestling him because he is a good wrestler, which surprises a lot of people just built based off of his frame, right? A little
Right.
lengthy there. Um, but he's very, very capable, and I think that'll come into play from a defensive standpoint. I would like to see him keep this fight standing. Don't really get into those exchanges with such a good um, uh, grappler such as Gamrot, who can really thrive in some of those transitions, right? I mean, some of the transitions between him and Armin Sarukian were insane to watch. High
Oh,
level
yeah.
grappling. He got out. He won a unanimous decision victory over Armin, which was very impressive. But that was like 4 years ago now. Things have changed, and Quillen is very, very skilled himself.
Excited. Good main event. The co-main, what are we doing? But
Yeah, not so much. That does it for the card. It doesn't do it for the show. Don't go anywhere. We have your free show parlays coming your way right freaking now, starting with Locked Door MMA's Lock of the Night. JP, who we locking up?
Hey, last weekend we went with a nasty striker. And we told you guys, he throws a great jab. He'll occupy you with the hands if he's not throwing the jab. That's how he started his finish last weekend, was with the jab dropping him. This weekend, we're going with another guy who has a gorgeously educated jab, a gorgeous 1-2, straight shots, and a massive reach advantage. It's going to be trouble. We are taking Ty Miller. He is the cannot lose lock of the week.
Oh, yeah. All right. Time for Brevins Basic. Let's start with that lock of the week. Give me Ty Miller to start us off here. And then I'm going to put some respect on the big boys, JP. This dude lost over 300 fucking pounds. Give me Steven Asplund to get the job done. And then for my final leg of the basic, I know it's close. I know it's a fun fight, but he's the guy I trust the most. Give me Quillen Salkilld to get the job done.
Love it. Love it, love it. And what's funny is last weekend our record was great. Both the losses we had, one guy was in the juicer, the other guy was in the basic. Rip.
Chapo.
Yes.
El Chapo.
All right, sit down, shut up. It's juicer time. And the juicer, very sweaty this week, okay? Very sweaty. The first one on the juicer. We're opening big. Go big or go home. Jesse Reyes. Rojas Sr. Older Rojas. Throw him in there, okay? Dog money right now. I don't know what's going to happen to the line. Oh my God, you guys are on betting favorites? Lines move. I'm sure we're all aware of that, right? Throw in Rosas. Next one, Sousa. Okay, I don't see it. There's got to be something I'm missing. I don't see it. Miranda, he's decent. I think Sousa dominates. Throw Sousa in there. I agree with Brevin. Throw Asplund in there. We like him a lot. We like his mic skills. We like his fighting style. All the above. Throw Asplund in there. Next one, Ty Miller. Lock is a lock for a reason. We're going to Alexa Thainara. There's 11 fights on the card, and some of them are just too sketchy. Throw in Thainara. I get it. I know. Roll your eyes. Scoff. I understand. Throw in Thainara. Okay. Next one. Last one. Quillen Salkilld. He's our boy. He's our cash cow. He's cashing us out again. The lines are actually crazy close with those two. I would not be shocked if it gets to like a pick 'em or something by the time the fight goes off.
Yeah, I honestly was thinking the same thing. This is one of those lines that could flip, and Gamrot could be the favorite before the fight takes place.
Please do. So that means we're on two dogs, and our boy, even more cash. Quillen Salkilld, 6 leg. It's juiced. And it's, I'm not gonna lie, a little nervous.
Don't be nervous, buddy. We don't get nervous around here. Ladies and gentlemen, that does it for the card. Listen, if you made it this far, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. You're rocking with us. We're rocking with you. Join the community. And this weekend, your boys will be enjoying the fights from Cancun. So super excited for that. But don't get it twisted. We have not taken our eyes off the prize, and we're just as dialed as ever. The winning streak's going to continue. We're the hottest channel in the world. We're the best UFC predictors in the world, and that's so true right now, JP. 2026 has been our year. I'm just going to say it. And I
I
don't know
agree.
if you want to talk about the breaking news that we have not shared, and we should probably talk about it in the beginning of next week's video. But, JP, why don't you tell the people what we're going to do for your birthday?
Oh, I forgot. Oh my God. And every time I remember, so excited. Your boys are finally doing it. We're going here. We're going there. We're going to Abu Dhabi. Said, damn, when are they coming back to Arizona? Fear not. Noche UFC coming back to Arizona, Glendale, Arizona, and your boys cop tickets. Locked Door MMA will be in the building. All we need now is a phenomenal main event. And
That's right. We're still waiting.
I saw something and I knew it was fake. It was Jean Silva. I don't remember who he was fighting, but it was Jean Silva.
It was Yair. I saw it
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, it was Jean and Yair, and I was like, please. Yeah. Very excited. You boys got great seats. Super hyped. Finally back in Glendale. Yeah, content coming all week. Okay. We got it backloaded. We got it ready. It's in the chamber. All we got to do is rechamber that thing, and it's coming out. Next week, be patient with us. We're getting back. Probably hungover. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. Don't plan on being. Don't want to be. Some drinks will be shared Saturday night. Okay, and then we get back. I think we get back like late Monday night, if I'm not mistaken. Or
When
is it
are we gonna
Sunday
have the
night?
video?
We'll get it out to you guys. It's coming out regardless.
We'll figure it out.
It will be late. Okay. I understand it's 3:30. Stay tuned. Stay locked in. You boys will watch film. We'll get it out. Is what it is. Okay. You want to blame anybody? Blame Brennan.
Blame me. Why are we picking on the fat guy?
Yeah, that's probably what Vologdon's saying. Shut up, fatty.
I would fucking eat that guy. He looks like a little midnight snack.
Man.
All right, that did not come out right.
I bet he does. A little bite size. Come here, bud. Little bite size Twix.
Those mini pretzel bites.
I didn't mention at the beginning, and it kind of sucks I mentioned now on a sad note. Did you see the news that just came out? Yeah.
Nascimento.
R.I.P. to Alan Nascimento. Very sad news. Passed away in his sleep. What was he, like 27 or something like that?
He wasn't that old. He had a heart attack. That's like crazy, dude.
Wow. Rest
Someone
in peace,
in that
Nascimento.
like great of like shape.
Yeah.
Isn't that insane? I mean,
Professional athlete.
if anyone's gonna die of a heart attack, it should be like me. You know what I'm saying? Not someone that's training every day of their life.
Yeah. Very sad stuff. Hopefully him and his family are okay. I'm sure they're not right now, but yeah, that's rough. Rough to hear. But yeah, we appreciate you guys. All right, stay tuned. Content coming all this week. Next week, little late, smidge late, but we'll be there. We'll be locked in. And it's a big one next weekend, Brevin. It's a big one. All right, we got the cousin lover's cousin. Whoa, not trying to offend anybody, just facts. Going up against I don't want to say the word. I don't think it'll get us canceled.
No, don't say it.
I guess
Everyone
the chair
knows.
lover. Should I say
If you
that?
know, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. Anything else for the people so we don't yap more?
Fantasy football. We talk about it every single week. We had our draft.
We did.
That was exciting. Dynasty's back up and running. We had to have a last second replacement because there's some rats in our league, JP, that we had to clear out. Guys, if you're in a dynasty league, get your shit together.
Play dynasty.
Don't leave it. Don't leave it 3 days before the draft. 3 days before the draft? What are we doing?
Also, if you don't want to be in it, just text somebody. I don't know. Anyways, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Road to 2K. We're right there. You got nothing to say, drop a W in the comments. Help you boys out with that algorithm. Ladies and gentlemen, another weekend, another set of fights. Next time you see us, and that's awkward, I just put my hand up, my ring's not on. But we are technically both married men. Another weekend, another set of fights. As always, it was a pleasure. Bingo, bango, baby. Peace.